Okay, what's going on, guys? This is PM, and I have an OU battle for you guys. I haven't said that in a long time, but we're both kind of bringing unstandard Pokemon. I'm using a little bit more horse stuff, but it's a weather war. He's using sand, I'm using sun, so this is gonna be a little interesting. And he has a level 1 Aaron around, so I'm gonna have to make sure that Fortress does not get a rapid spin off. And I don't want to lead off with Ninetales because I knew that he would get the sand up fast because he's slower than me. So without further ado, let's get this battle underway. And like I said, I'm not going to lead out with my Ninetales because he has a T-Tar. So I'm going to lead out with my Steelix. Hopefully I'll be able to wall this guy if he does not run Fire Blast. Obviously Fire Blast is standard, but this guy does not seem to be running Fire Blast, so that's great for me. And I'm going to be able to set up my Stealth Rock. So he brings in Fortress, speak of the devil, because this thing will be a bitch to me if it has Rapid Spin. And I'm going to go and
champion himself. No need for introduction.
Yeah, my super hot fire, if you didn't hear it. Spitting flames up in here. But anyway, I do not want to go for the flamethrower because I know that he has the T-Tar. So I actually go for the hidden power fighting. Modest spec. So that is going to do a lot of damage to whatever comes in other than like his Gligar or whatever. But unfortunately, he didn't switch into his T-Tar. I'm going to go into my sad face because Hitmontop's always has a frown on his face. And I was hoping to take this outrage better than I did, but I don't. So, yeah, it was kind of bad. And my Sucker Punch, which I'm going to go for, does a pretty pitiful damage. So that was kind of a fail on my Hitmontop's part because now I can't get up a Rapid Spin. And, it's kind of bad. But luckily for me, he gets a 2-turn outrage, so I can bring in Steelix, take the hit like a boss, and just take this Flygon out. So, I kind of sacrificed my Hitmontop for his Flygon, but his Flygon really wasn't a threat at all, so whatever. So it's 5-5. We're both looking in okay spots. He still has not Rapid Spin the Rocks away. So far his Aaron looks pretty useless, but now he's gonna bring in the Fortress, and I'm thinking he wants to Rapid Spin again. And for some reason he does not go for the Rapid Spin. Maybe he doesn't even have it, but I'm gonna be able to absorb the Toxic Spikes, which he really had just no reason to go for, just because I had this Venusaur out here, and Serena, get it, but now I'm gonna go for the HP Fire, hoping that he would not predict that and just go for another layer of spikes. But he makes a safe play and goes into his Gligar, and I'm hoping that the Soul Beam will do a lot more than actually ends up doing. But I don't know, because Gligar does not have the best special defense, but then again, he's probably Evilite. So anyway, I go for the Sleep Powder, and it misses, and that sucks, but it ends up kind of helping me because I'm able to put his Fortress to sleep later on in the battle, and that will be very beneficial. So now I don't want to go for the Soul Beam, but just in case he brings in the T-Tar, so then it would take 2 turns other than 1 to set up my Solar Beam. So I'm actually going to go for the Leech Seed, predicting the switch. And that worked out pretty well, and now I can get some residual HP, and I'm not quite sure what this T-Tar wants to do. He might have the Fire Blast, I'm not quite sure, but he actually carries the Ice Punch. I'm just like, whoa there, buddy. Like, I don't know, I've never seen Ice Punch on a T-Tar. I've only seen Ice Beam, but that's pretty creative. And to make things worse, I missed this Sleep Powder, and I probably should have just gone for HP Fire just to break the balloon, but who really cares, because now I'm going to go into my Steelix. I can take any hit from him. I can take Earthquakes even. So he's going to go for the Ice Punch. And I'm max defense. So Steelix is a fucking monster. Like, T-Tar got nothing on fucking Steelix. So now he's going to switch out. And I'm just going to, I think I might go for the Earthquake, which was kind of stupid, because if he stayed in, that would have done nothing because he had the air balloon. I might have just forgot that he had a balloon in the first place. So either way, that was kind of a bad move, but it is better than just going for the Gyro Ball. So now I'm going to switch out. I know I can wall this Fortress pretty well, and unless he goes for Earthquake, which would be kind of weird, but he's just going to go for the Rapid Spin now. So now I'm kind of in a bad spot because the Aeron can come in at any given time and just fuck me up pretty hard. So now I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Fighting again, hoping that the T-Tar would come in, but he's playing pretty safely, and he brings in the Gligar, and Stealth Rocks and Spikes are really racking up on my Ninetales, so I have to really switch in on good opportunities. So he's going to go for the Earthquake. I take that like a champ, even though it's super effective. Like, I really don't care. So Now he's gonna send out the Fortress, and I'm just gonna go for the Gyro Ball, predicting the Aeron to come in, predicting me to set up my Stealth Rocks, but none of that happened, and now I'm in an okay position. I can set up the Stealth Rocks if I want to, but he's just going to go for the Rapid Spin, thinking that he would be faster than me, but that's not going to be the case because I'm actually minimum speed, so my, my Gyro Balls can do the most amount of damage, so this Fortress, I think, I don't know, Steelix might outspeed, um, uh, Felix might outspeed Fortress like naturally, but like I said, I'm minimum speed, so I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. It's really not gonna do too much. This is kind of a Star War and it's kind of boring, but I'm gonna be able to set up the Stealth Rocks. I'm just gonna go for an Earthquake again, predicting the Aeron to come in because I really just don't want the Aeron to come in without any entry hazards and without an attack. So he's gonna go for the close combat. That's not gonna kill because Felix is a champion, and now I can just go for Stealth Rocks, and I'm looking in an okay spot. I'm thinking this guy is Scarf just because I didn't do too much damage, so now I'm going to switch out, go into my Cresselia, and Cresselia is a monster. I don't know why this thing is UU, because this thing is such a threat, even in OU, especially in the fucking Sun. So he's going to go for another close combat. It's going to do nothing, and now I'm just going to go for the what do I go for now? I think I might go for the Psychic, and no, I switch out, and I'm gonna go into my sorry, I'm gonna go into my Haxorus, predicting some sort of switch. Gligar was probably not the most beneficial switch-in because I obviously cannot take it out with an Outrage, so I'm gonna go into my Serena again, kinda as Death Fodder, and he's gonna go for the Toxic. I did not predict that, but that just works out perfectly. So now I'm gonna go for the Leech Seed because I need some HP, and I really don't feel. Oh fuck! Sorry. I go for the Sleep Powder. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe predicting the Tyranitar to come in, but I'm looking at okay health, and now this Fortress is asleep, I'll be able to set up my Stealth Rocks more easily. In that Aeron will not be a big threat, so I'm not quite sure why he exactly brought the Fortress in. But now he's free to send in the Gligar. I can't set it to sleep because of the Sleep Clause. Soul Beam won't be doing too much to this thing, but if I'll at least have the Leech Seed on, so the Roost won't be too beneficial to him. And like I said, I'm scared of the T-Tar coming in as well, so I really don't want to go for the Soul Beam because then it would take 2 turns to set up, and then he would outspeed me because my Chlorophyll boost is gone. Because I only like run like 10 Speedy Bees in this thing because I'm pretty defensive spread, but I just go for the Soul Beam now. I'm going to go for the Earthquake. It's not really going to do that much, but he gets the crit, which is really annoying because that means that I won't be able to stay in as long as I would hope to. And I'm scared to go for the Soul Beam again, but I just go for the Soul Beam because if he switched out, he would be at low HP, so I just said, fuck it, let's just go for the Soul Beam. He actually decided to stay in, and that works out perfectly because that will be 1 dead Gligar. So now he's going to go into the Tyranitar. I could switch out because with Chlorophyll boost, Venusaur would be pretty nice, so I'm going to switch out, go into my Steelix to wall this thing for days pretty much, and even if he might be able to take him out if he has a strong move, but Ice Punch is really not going to do too much. Like I can take a second one if I really need to, but if he has like Superpower, he might be able to take me out, but he actually switches out, so maybe he does not have Earthquake or Superpower, which is a little weird if you ask me, so I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball. If he wanted to switch out, that would be nice, and if he wanted to stay in and hopefully I would be able to take a hit, that would be nice, but he's going to decide to switch out into his Fortress. I'm not really sure why. I'm just going to go for the Roar, reset those sleep turns. I was going to go into his Primeape, and I don't really sure what this thing is going to do. Like I said, he's Choice Scarf, so I'm going to go into my Cresselia. No one can take any hit from this thing. Even if he goes to the U-turn, I can take that like a champion, and he's going to predict my switch. And I take like a chance because Cresselia is a monster. And now he's gonna go into his Fortress, which is probably not the best move because this is a Sun team, like I said, and Thorn is a bitch, and you best believe that my banana head Cresselia, banana, yeah, it looks like a banana. Come on, it doesn't exactly look like a moon. It looks more like a banana, but I actually carry the HP Fire, so that will be able to take out this Fortress, and I go for the Moonlight. It doesn't heal up that much because it's in Sandstorm, but who gives a damn? Go for the HP Fire, and that will be one dead Fortress. So now, he's looking in a pretty bad spot because he has nothing really for this Cresselia. He has a T-Tar, but that is at low HP, and he's at a very revenge killable range for almost all my Pokemon. So I'm just gonna go into his Primeape. I'm just gonna go into my Venusaur's fodder. I'm not really sure why, but I was probably predicting this and go for the U-turn, so I can get some more Stealth Rocks racking up on him, and I can get some switch advantage. He's going to decide to go into his Aron because it's pretty much useless, and he doesn't want me to get too much switch advantage, so I'm going to go into my Haxorus. I'm actually a Scarf Haxorus, and it works pretty well, especially against Rotom, because I have the Mold Breaker, so I can Earthquake those pesky Rotoms, even if they're Scarfed, and I'm just going to lock myself into Brick Break, and that will be one dead Aron. So now he's gonna decide to send out his Primeape. I might outspeed, I might not, but Primeape is pretty fast, so he is gonna outspeed me and take me out with the Ice Punch, which is a little bit sad. But now that he's locked into Ice Punch, I can bring in my super hot fire, and I can go for the any move to take this thing out because I said I'm Specs, and HP Fighting will do a lot of damage. And Ice Punch, live with 5 HP. I have no HP. I think I have like 2 HP investment, and just like not until this fucking monster. He's gonna have the T-Tar that will not live with Specs HP Fighting at that low amount of health, and that will be good game. So hope you guys enjoyed this OU battle. It's a great thing to see Weather Wars and Specs HP Fighting coming around from a Ninetales, but hope you guys enjoyed. This is PM, and deuces, guys.